Alright, these are 1-4 notes, inverse operations. Now, you're still going to use inverse operations that you're used to doing. However, these are just a little bit more different. You could handle it. So now, here's the problems that we're going to be looking at here. What are the solutions to the equation of 3/4 times x squared equals 48? That's our problem up here. Enter your answers in the space provided, and enter only your answers for x equals what number and x equals another number. And you have this whole like math box to work with as far as typing into this box. So to get x all by itself, 3/4 x squared times is equal to 48. What we're going to do, we're going to divide by 3/4 to both sides of that equation. So the 3/4 and this 3/4, they get canceled out. So 48 divided by 3/4 gets us x squared equals 64. The opposite of squared is square root, which you've seen before in middle school. Square root, square root. And the square root of 64, you know, is 8. Now, when you take the square root of 64, you know there's another number that will also get us 64. Negative 8 times negative 8 gets us 64. So it's going to be 8 and negative 8 as our two answers. Let's do another. Let's make it a little bit bigger here too, so you can see it. So our problem here says, what are the solutions to the equation 4/5 times x squared equals 28.8? Enter your answers in the space provided, and enter only your answers here. So I'm going to do the work. Try to make it bigger. We divide by 4/5 to both sides of that equal sign. So 4/5 times x squared, well, the opposite would be divide by 4/5. So then this 4/5 and this 4/5 cancel out. So we have x squared equals 28.8 divided by 4/5. 28.8 divided by 4/5 gets us 36. So x squared equals 36. Take the square root of both sides and we get x equals plus or minus 6, meaning positive 6 and negative 6 are our two answers, as we see right here. So that's what we're going to be typing into those boxes, 6 and negative 6. Looking here at number 2. What are the solutions to the equation of 6/7 times x squared equals 42? Well, we're going to divide both sides by 6/7. As you can see right there. And when we divide the 6/7 times the 6/7, those they cancel out. So you have 42 divided by 6/7. That's going to get us 49. So we have x squared is equal to 49. 49, when you take the square root of that, you're going to get x equals 7 and negative 7. Now, if you're getting something different, that means you're probably putting in the fractions, dividing the fractions incorrectly. So let's talk about that a little bit more. So number 3, we have 8/5 times x squared. We're going to divide both sides by 8/5. So on the left-hand side, the times 8/5 and the divide by 8/5, they cancel out. So we're looking at 129.6 divided by 8/5. When you do that in a calculator, you type in 129.6, hit the divide by button, then you have to open parentheses, 8 divided by 5 to type in 8/5. Close parentheses, then hit your enters. And when you do that, you're going to get 81. So you have x squared is equal to 81. Take the square root to both sides and you're going to get x equals 9 and negative 9. Alright, looking at this, we have to divide both sides by 7/11. So on the calculator, we got to do 15.90, and we type in a whole bunch of 9's for the bar notation. Then we got to divide that by parentheses, 7 divided by 11, close parentheses, hit enter, and we're going to get 25. So we're going to have x squared equals 25. Take the square root to both sides, and we're going to get x equals 5 and negative 5. So 5 and negative 5. Or two answers there. Let's do another. So 6/13 times x squared is equal to 16.61538.462. We have to divide both sides by 6/13, and we're going to get 36. So we got x squared is equal to 36. Take the square root to both sides, and we're going to get x equals 6 and negative 6. There's another one. 7/2 times x squared is equal to 224. Well, we first divide 224 by 7/2, which is looks like this on the calculator. 224. Hit the divide by button. Open parentheses. 7 divided by 2. Close parentheses. And what that comes out to be is 64. So we have x squared is equal to 64, and the square root of 64, you guys know, is positive 8 and negative 8. So that's the answer number 6. Number 7, we have 4/5 times x squared equals 80. Divide 80 divided by 4/5. You're going to get 100. Square root of 100 is positive 10 and negative 10. Number 8, 270 divided by 10/3. That's going to get us 81. So you have x squared equals 81. And the square root of 81 is 9 and negative 9. Alright, here's your homework. 1-4-HW1, inverse operations. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Or come next shop. I'll be happy to help you out and teach you this stuff some more there. Alright, have yourself a good night.